friends, it's Cassie Wrona, your local Antelope Valley Realtor and beyond. Keep watching this video for your weekly market update brought to you by my broker, Mark Troth with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors. As always, if there's anything in the world I can do to help you with real estate now or in the future, even just information, give me a call. Knowledge is power. Keep watching. Have a great week, friends.
Good morning, Antelope Valley. It is Monday, August 30th, 2021. My name is Mark Troth. I am the broker owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors here in Lancaster, California, bringing you this week's market statistics for the Antelope Valley real estate market. Been doing this for a few months now. I think it's important for Antelope Valley residents to have a local resource to go to, which gives them a quick recap of what the Antelope Valley real estate market is doing. As I like to say, is that our markets sometimes get lumped in with the greater Los Angeles County market statistics and the state of California. And obviously our market is very unique, always has been, to our home, the Antelope Valley. So enjoy bringing you these numbers week after week. Been getting some good feedback. And of course, any questions you may have as you take a look at these numbers, by all means, let us know. I always like to point out my market statistics come from the Greater Antelope Valley MLS system. And so with that, let's go ahead and get into this morning's numbers with a good old share of the screen through the magic of Zoom. So here we go. So as of this morning, August 30th, we start with 623 active residential listings on the market, down just a tick from where we started last week, but up about 19.3% from where we were 4 weeks ago when we were at 522. A little bit of an interesting number. I was going back through my 2021 numbers and saw week number one, and we were at 353 active listings. So you could see we're almost 300 up from where we started the first of the year, which has created a much healthier market for buyers. We start this morning with 834 residential listings pending or in escrow, up about 1.2% from where we started last week, down just a little bit, 24 listings, escrows down 2.9%. Once again, these numbers, in my opinion, reflect that the Antelope Valley market is doing quite well and remaining very, very stable. You can see the totals from week over week, 1457, 1449, remaining once again pretty healthy, just a little bit over 1%. So this increase in listings and the continued increase in listing from where we had been does tend to make it a good opportunity, especially with interest rates hovering at or below 3%, gives a good opportunity for buyers to get into the market and have a chance to pick up a house. We're still seeing a fair number of multiple offers, but not as many. And as the next slide will show, the houses seem to be staying on the market for a little bit longer. So with that, let's get into our week over week slide. We'll stop the share of that one and jump onto this one. And so these numbers are reflective of 823 through 829. And then of course, the previous week, August 16th through August 27th. During the past week, we had 144 active listings come on the market, up about 9.1% from the previous week. So still a decent continued flow of new listings coming on the market for those people that are in the market. You can see that the residential listings that went into escrow over the last 7 days also up a little bit. And so what's important there to point out is we're not seeing this huge separation of listings coming on the market and those going into escrow. So our supply and demand is staying pretty level over the last few weeks. So that is decent. A little bit of an interesting number here is that our median number of days on the market increased from 9 to 14. So obviously I believe in looking at the numbers, what happened is that there were some properties that were on the market. And I believe as of last Monday, within a 24-hour period, I want to say the number was that there was 39 properties that did see price adjustments, perhaps sellers that just were a little bit too optimistic where they set their initial price, brought those prices down, and a number of those did go into escrow. Residential listings that closed escrow during the previous week, down 10 from 106 down to 96, still a pretty stable number. This was a little bit of an interesting number, the drop in the median sales price, which by no means whatsoever means that our prices are starting to decline or that we're experiencing some kind of a bubble. 430 represents a return to where we had been prior to last week. Once again, the median means that half of those sold above the median, half below. So essentially the prior week, we did have some pretty pricey properties close escrow, which pulled that median sales price up. What's important to point out here is that median list price is still lagging a little bit. For instance, about $5,550 below our sales price, which does mean when a decent property comes to market that there is that pool of buyers that's willing to perhaps pay a little bit above list price in order to secure that property. So as a quick recap, as we stop the share of this slide, Antelope Valley market continues to perform well through this summer. Going to be very interesting to see as we exit summer and head into the fall, what that market continues to look like. My personal feeling, having been doing this coming up on 40 years, oh my goodness, that we're going to continue to see a healthy fall market through the end of the year. I really don't think we're going to see any chance of a bubble or any downturn as we head into 2022 from everything that I'm sensing and reading, et cetera, et cetera. So from there, that's the end of this Monday's market update, August 30th. As I always conclude with, if there's any more information that you might need, please, by all means, reach out to one of your trusted Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors agents. We're here to assist you, answer your questions, whether you're getting ready to purchase, ready to sell, or just curious as to what's going on in the market. With that, I'm going to wish you a happy Monday. Make it a great week, and talk to you next Monday. Bye.